We've gotten 4 or 5 inches of snow over the last 2 days, and it's still actually snowing a little bit right now. I'm getting ready to go on a 13-mile run, and I have my contacts in so my glasses don't fog up. I have my Under Armour shorts on so my stuff stays warm. I've got my yak tracks on, and most importantly, I have my Drymax socks on, and I'm going to really put them to the test. We've got the snow, the intersections are sloppy, there's a lot of salt out there, so it's going to be wet in the intersections, and we'll see how well these socks do over 13 miles today. Well, it's been about an hour and 40 minutes later. I finished my 13-mile run, and it was wet. It was kind of slick. I felt my shoes getting wet around mile 5 or 6, but my feet surprisingly stayed dry. Here are my shoes. They are wet. They are wet to the touch, but my feet stay just fine in my Drymax socks. Nice and dry. Hello. It's a nice 40-degree day here in St. Paul, and I'm getting ready to go out and run some 1-mile intervals, and I figured I'd put the Drymax socks to the test. So if we look down, my left foot is nice and dry, ready to go. My right foot is a little wet. Just a little wet. And we'll see how the run goes in my Drymax socks. And just for good measure, let's get that left foot wet too. Alright, I'll be back in about 30 minutes, and we'll see how my socks and my feet hold up. So I'm back now. It's about 40 minutes later, and I'm not going to lie, my feet are still wet. The socks didn't magically dry out, the shoes are still wet, but surprisingly I was comfortable during this run. My feet didn't seem too heavy. I was able to crank out some pretty good 1-mile interval splits. The Drymax totally passed this test. Why hello! You caught me doing some housework. Well, not really. I'm actually just getting ready to put the Drymax socks to another test. I have a 3-mile tempo run to do today, and I'm hoping for it to be pretty fast. So I'm going to put on these Drymax socks soaking wet, see how they hold up. They are thicker than the wet ones that I wore before, so we'll see. I think these might hold up better for the quick runs when your feet get really pounded in the shoes. So, soaking wet, we'll see if I can stay comfortable during my quick 3-mile tempo run today. Be back in a minute. So I've been back for my run for a few minutes now. I still have my socks and shoes on. I'm still comfortable in these Drymax socks, which is crazy. They actually dried out throughout the run, which I completely did not expect. I was able to run my 3 miles, my fastest 3 miles ever in these Drymax socks right now. I don't attribute that to the socks, but they kept me comfortable, and they really just kept everything how it should be, even though they were soaking wet. These socks are pretty sweet.